what's up, Grin? How was Grin? What's up, Lone? How was laser tag? Oh, I don't think I put up the text to speech. Bop, bop. Oh, how was laser tag, my boy? Also, what do you call it? I was so excited. I was like, ooh, it's time to play Caliban. I just watched a build of what I should slot into him. And then I looked and I was like, oh, right. In Warframe, you don't only have to make the bones, but you have to make the body. The whole skeleton. So that's 74 hours away or something. So it's like, oh, okay, well, more vanity. Basically. But gang, how was your day? How was your week? What do you would say? Week is not necessary. We just talked to each other yesterday. But anyways, I'm gonna have this time and all, because I don't know what it is. I keep being kind of okay, and then I get hit. I get hit with that feeling of, oh, I feel dizzy, I don't feel well, whine, cry, sad. And then I feel fine. It like hits me in waves, and I kind of happy that it's not completely kicking my ass. Like it could just flatline me, and I'd be like, oh shit. But yes. Is TTS down? No, I just turned it on. Did it not fully ping on, or I did not click all of them on? Let me see. No, it's all on now, so it should be good. It should be live. It just was down for a minute. Hit it again. Also, Raid says, hi, Grin. How you doing today, my friend? Not bad, man. I can't wait to show you some stuff I've been doing.
Lone Syndicate said last tag was a blast, no pun intended. I was at the bottom 3 both time I played, but I had fun. It was my exercise for yesterday. Ooh. Afterwards, me and my friends went out to eat.
Oh, that sounds like a really nasty, man. That sounds like a good ass life. Like, what do you call it? What do you call it? I remember I was hearing something a little while ago that was basically like, the true purpose of life, of true happiness, is having as many days of like that in a row as you can. But it didn't have to be like laser tag. It could just be like, there's these moments when you get hit with like, wow, that was such a wonderful, perfect day kind of thing, you know? And true success is a marker of how many days you can have that in a row. And I thought that's a pretty good way to define happiness. But what do you call it? I was gonna say, what do you call it, Lone? I never mentioned this prior because you were, what do you call it, in and out of the streams a little bit, but I was gonna say, man, what do you call it? For those guys who did not know, one sec.
GRed71 said Fluff is having PC difficulties, but I'm down to help with what you need today.
Oh! You said,
so much. Oh yeah, I've been playing a Pokemon ROM hack that's been pretty fun. It's called Platinum Redux.
Oh man, I just made fresh ground coffee, and it tastes amazing, but also like a lot. Woo. Oh. Hopefully a Tylenol and a bunch of coffee, or it's a Cyan Tap, but a bunch of coffee. Also, I appreciate that so much that Fluff is that like wildly considerate that he's like, Grin needs my help in Warframe. Red, tag out. That's incredibly sweet. I thought it was weird. I thought Fluff was streaming usually, and I'm like, I don't think I've seen Fluff stream thing when I popped up. But I always just assume shit happens. You know what I mean? Like I overslept, or like I'm sick, or whatever it could be, right? But if your PC's having an issue, that's terrifying. I don't know what that's like. Mayday problem, you know?
Lone Syndicate said, I told my friends I would like for us to meet together at least once every month if we can. They seem to be on board with the idea.
I hate to be that guy a little bit.
Raid said. Also, I'll join in a minute. I just woke up from a nap like 10 minutes ago.
Gotcha.
LOL.
Come back to Earth, all that stuff. But I was going to say, look, I think a lot of people have that whole feeling, a little bit of like, just, you know, like eventually. Or like my brother is moving on to a whole new job, and he's having to say goodbye to his like employees because he was like a manager. And that was one of the things they were like, yeah, we're gonna have to get together and like have a dinner. And I'm sorry, I just know so many. It's so hard to like do those things. It's so easy in your life to have like the ambitions of connecting, and then like honestly, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but like so often I've seen other people even be like, we're gonna get together, we're gonna do this thing, and then it's so hard. There's nothing they don't want to. It's just that like everything comes up, and honestly, dude, you just worked a whole fucking job, and you're sitting there like, I just want to fucking watch anime. I mean, like, yeah, or I want to play my gacha games, etc. So to find someone who you're like, no, you fucking fat fuck, we're going out right now. is a real one, but I also feel like even that guy gets busy, and all it just takes is a little bit of atrophy. I hate to be a downer. That's amazing. I feel go do that. But I feel like it's one of those things where, like, if you did want to do that loan, you gotta fucking lock in. But before we get too into the weeds of Warframe, I got two things to say. One of them was, what was the one thing again? Oh, I'm so stupid. Shit. That's what I was gonna say. Loan. I don't know if it's okay for me to say this. I think I should be, because you messaged it live last week. But Lone basically reached out and said, "Hey, can I send you a voice line to see if my audio is good?" And I got to hear Lone motherfucking Syndicate's voice for the first time. And dude sounds great. Dude also sounds nothing like I thought he would. But it's a really good, smooth voice. Also, really cool inflection, like naturally speaks in inflection, which is neat. But it was crazy hearing a person you've talked to for so long, and you have, like, I don't even know what I could possibly describe your voice in my head, but it wasn't that, and I was like, oh shit. Also, Lone has like an accent,
G-Red71
like a twang,
go ahead
and it's
start
awesome.
whatever missions you need, and I'll follow. Or tell me what you need, and I will start.
Okay, I just want to, I think, at Argonne, because I want to start building Wasp, Red. So let me show you real quick. But before we get locked in, because I want to ramble a little bit more. Sorry for leaving you in the fucking space dimension for too long. But the overall goal, I guess, today is just to basically get Wasp cooking, so we don't have to be on standby like Caliban 2 days. 2 days. Anyways, but I think the only thing I need for Wasp is Argonne. Let's see. Warframes. Wasp starts with a W. There, Wasp. All right. Wasp, we need. We can start making Wasp Prime chassis right here. Are you sure? Yes.
Lone Syndicate
this thing,
said,
Argonne.
Did my southern accent throw you off, GRINN?
Dude, I wasn't sure if it was southern. I was trying not to say what it was, because I don't want to fucking. But dude, it was so like, oh my god, dude. Dude, I feel like there was such an opportunity for you to maybe still an opportunity where you could take your VTuber model and give her a little cowboy hat or something like that. Because yes. Also, yeah, I think we want to burn our Natter or something, Nathan or whatever. I don't know, Red, if you know the intricacies of how to get the like body modification power. Like I was like, I think 80% there with Fluff, the whole like mutagen where you sever off a Warframe's build and you put another one on. I thought we had some of it done. I just wanted to get that like checked off as well, but I don't know, that might be a Fluff exact problem, because I think Fluff knew exactly where we were in that shit.
Raidnade said helmet.
Helmet, but I just don't know what our next step was, basically. I think we got Grandma's rank up to where we got access to it, but we don't have enough resources to buy it or something. I don't even know. Anyways, before we get into the weeds of Warframe, check this shit out, guys. It's not finished yet. This was just my attempt. I had a little bit of time today. I don't know if you can fully see it, and his eyes aren't done, but check out. God damn it. It's all goddamn.
Lone Syndicate said, GRINN, get out of my head. I was thinking of one day draw a cowgirl outfit for my character.
Hell yeah. But check that out, dude. The skin pigmentation looks pretty good. He's got weird fucking saucer ears, but I think that's just the character. Also, dude, do you see his beard? Do you see this motherfucker's beard? It's got little granules of brown, but the skin pigment, dude, looks genuinely legit. The ears, I kind of phoned in. Like, I only did the back is all fucked. I just did the face, because I just wanted to lock it.
GRED71 said you need to buy it at the Necroloid. I'll take you that after the Argonne. Then you show me what progress you have for the helmet.
Perfect! Also, Red says, cool. Oh, do I have something else to show you, Red? Red isn't as up to date on our painting journey. But what do you call it? There's also these. This one I shit the bed on. I'm getting better at painting skin pigmentation. This one not very good. It's not very believable, but this one I thought was significantly better. But maybe it looks, yeah. But that's just a lag, basically. Trying to do skin pigmentation as well. But anyways, yeah, we're making headway. I don't have that. I should have spent more time doing it today. I had a lazy day today. Anyways, all right, gaming. Sorry, we're locked in. Sorry, Red. Hold me up.
Lone Syndicate said, hell yeah, let's go, GRINN.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so Red says we need to go to... Do you have the power here, Red? Because I have no idea how to find that location.
My control expands to
There it is. Boom. Thank you. God, I have no idea what so many planets. What the fuck? Anyways, also I should
surrender or
do this.
die. We shall speak.
Nice looks like, yeah, what do you call it? I feel like I need to do better with the stuff and things. It's also weird, dude, because the issue I have is that the camera That guy's wilding. The camera doesn't look the same as my eyes. So that's the weird thing. Like, to me, it looks really good, and in camera, it looks kind of like a bit so-so. So I don't know if, like, if you're making content, you're trying to sell these things, do you make it look better for camera? Because that's the only way that people can sell it, like, see it and change it. I don't know. I don't know. I probably film in, like, non-saturated color, and then you match that to the visual look of the object, probably be best. That way it looks like what they're actually going to get. Anyways, we're in the void, doing void things. With Chonk again, our giant fucking Warframe, dad bod guy. Honestly, kind of has the firefighter build. Just dense, you know what I mean? Break you in half. Kind of shit. Also, I seen some news on the fact that, what is it called? I can't think of it. A video game. It's a video game. Borderlands. Borderlands apparently, well, Fluff said this yesterday, but it didn't really dawn on me until I seen a video come out today. But what do you call it? That guy, Cash is coming out, and there's a DLC, so I was like, shit. I mean, I think we should still play the micro DLC that they gave us, like Hunter Pack 2.0. But I also thought it was coming out later this month. So I'm like, fuck, do we like bust our Borderlands cherry? I was gonna say low, but it's a hard one. Anyways, but yeah, I'm debating what we should do next week. But in this stream, by the way, we probably will also check out that weird RPG game that I've been talking about yesterday. I had a couple videos I have chambered that I wanted to watch with y'all to see if it's something we should be interested in. Also, Reddit sent us a perverted version of Resident Evil, which I thought would be fun just to react to today as well. We could have waited it for Thursday, but I thought, fuck it. Fuck it. I feel like y'all need a little Warframe break as well visually, so we'll grind some Warframe for a couple hours, and then we'll move over to some fun React weirdness. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Where is Red? There he is. Oh, there's also him. Oh wait, never mind. Maybe I was just Red's dog who I was thinking is that one person. Well, jeez. There's a guy who has a similar name to Red's dog, I think. That you guys always play with, and yeah. He's always so sweet. I'm so bad with names, but I remember it's fucked up. I remember the structure of the name, just not the actual name itself. So I remember it starts with an S and there's some other bullshit. Yeah. Why can't everyone have a name like Grin or Red or Lone? Just one syllable, real easy. We have one Argon. Eat good. Come here. Airstrike. I think that range got him. Ooh. Yeah, what do you call it, man? I've gotten so I can't even talk about it until I know what I've done. But like, I'm getting really into paints, man. And I've already spent I think $100 on like paint. And then I found out that like the plight of paint, I talked to you guys about this, which is like very few paint is just paint. It's paint with hues. So they put like, in order to make the black more black, they add like blue to make it really black. But then also when you're mixing your fucking paints, it makes it so that your mixing job is just ass because there's a little bit of blue in your black. Anyways, I found this one paint that apparently is real good pigment density, all that stuff, and it's for $60. But I was talking to AI about it, and I was like, hey, what is this like? And it was like, yeah, by the way, this is so pigment dense that you could basically get a liter of airbrush paint from just one of these tubes that's like 60 mils. And I was just like, why the fuck did I spend $100 on this other bullshit? It has all these flaws. You know what's the worst part about it? The AI suggested the one that fucked up. Anyways. And I'm using AI to unfuck the situation, which maybe is a flaw. I don't know. But when you're trying not to spend too much money, you gotta pick your enemies, I guess. Anyways, man. But by the way, guys, this is the biggest news I could ever tell you. My motherfucking bottles came in. I have 80 bottles. 80 bottles that can possibly hold paint, okay? I hope I am okay. Also, I found out that I could have probably just bought, like, for a quarter, I think I spent, like, maybe $60 to $80 on these bottles. But I could have probably just got eye droplet bottles for, like, 20 of them for, like, $6. And I thought, like, yeah, but I need a 60 ml bottle, like, something that holds a lot of paint. Airbrush paint goes so fucking far, it's not even funny, dude. Like, I have this. I can't pause. I might die. I have this tiny bottle It's the size of like my eye. It's nothing, basically. And I've been using that all week to paint all the skin pigments of all the shit that I have not shown you yet. It's a lot, okay? So I'm like, well, shit. Why do I have these fucking giant bottles now? Also, I don't think I've ever experienced another thing that has so much random bullshit you can buy. Like the whole painting sphere, they're so stupid, but I kind of want it. But there is a, how do I say it? There's basically like a vibration silicon bottle holder thing that you just press your like paint cup thing, like one of these little guys. You take this, you press it into this little silicon like concave hole, and guess what? It vibrates and it pre-shakes up and mixes your things, so you don't have to sit there for 20 minutes doing one of these. It's entirely not necessary. It's $60 and it's so not worth it. But doesn't mean you don't want it. So I can totally understand how you can get into this hobby. I don't think I've ever gotten into a hobby or a thing or a world where there is so much tiny shit you could buy, and usually there is, but it's all useless. But this shit, I've never had it where I'm like, I kind of want all of that. You know what I mean? And it's a problem because you could spend money, you know? It's still not as bad as like Warframe, or not Warframe, sorry, Warhammer painting, or figurine painting, because like the thing that will rip you apart is the fact that like the paints themselves cost so much goddamn money. So like if you want to get a bunch of shit to paint like a bunch of little figures, it's gonna cost you like so much. What do you call it? Like one bottle is like $12, and you need like 20 of them essentially. So yeah, that's a bit shit. Should we leave or should we stay? Red is over there. I'm gonna stay with red. Oh, damn it. Get up there. Also, I seen that there was that, actually, I don't know, is that what that was? I seen a build, I seen it one of the perks, I thought, oh, that's so good. But it had to do with, like, I think energy, and then getting, if you do electric damage, you get energy back. And I thought, that's great. Also, it's funny, I thought I would change out one of the abilities of Caliban, which is the spin ability. I think I might keep that one. The one I actually might thrash for Vauban's balls is Brutal Sentence. Oh, you guys have all left. I apologize. I didn't see it over there. Oh. Oh. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Some bullshit. Some bullshit. I don't know. Also, have you guys ever seen this? Lone, have you seen this in your? Well, you're a pencil drawer. No, okay. This is sort of weird animosity of paint versus pencil. But have you seen a paintbrush this tiny? Look at that. Can you guys even see that? Look how tiny that is. Also, why is it so long? Why is there so much like paint thing? Like hair follicle situation. Also, why have we not left? I wonder why. I haven't let. Excellent work, Tenno. But yes. Also, Lone, what are you doing right now? Also, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm still in face cam mode. That's my bad. Did we get Argon? We got 1 Argon. I think that's actually enough for what we might need. I think I had 1 left over. Sure, I'll take it. Thank you. Daily login things. I wonder if the logins get better as you put more time in. If you got to 1,000, that's kind of crazy. All right, let's see. Warframe. All the way at the bottom and scroll up a little bit. Wukong is done. Yes, we have enough. Wasp Prime. I think we're good. We're just waiting for that stuff to be primed. All right. Next up, red is Helmet. Also, should we wait for a raid to get in here, raid, or are you just chilling? Totally fine, whichever you're doing. Also, Lone, do you know what a wet palette is? Also, by the way, I cannot describe how I have zero interest in actually painting like on a canvas, but figurines and shit. I don't know why. It's so much more interesting to me than the whole canvas thing. Like paper disgusts me. Canvas disgusts me. A 3D object, different level. Raid joining. Raid might have gotten up and done something. Well, Raid might be able to join when we're in the Helmuth zone, right? Because I don't think that's locked off via that, is it? I think you can just join in. If not, I think I can also just see if Raid's on. He is on. He's in the menus. Oh, you hit the invite button. I see. Invite has been sent. Ooh, and he's arrived, maybe? I think that's, I don't know. Yeah, there's a join. Nice. Raid's locked in. Let's go, Raid. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Ooh. Sorry, it's my bad. Did I hit go? I think that will force it. I'm checked. Raid is still probably loading in. Ba-da. Da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ooh, that piano's nice. Whoa. Also, Lone, how's the video going? Have you gotten done through the script yet? I think I got through the script. I was wondering if you've what's the percentage at it, I guess. So we got Grandma's special thing, and I thought
The observation of Marshall Go on, dear.
I don't know if it was
as
this.
you wish. This stuff's been in storage for years.
Or was it the sun?
Well, I'll be here.
I think it was the sun. Yeah, I think it was the sun.
GRED71 said go to sun.
What is that? All right. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! That's assuming I remembered where he is exactly. Is this him? Are you Sun?
I have the honor of a name and a little taste of freedom.
I think so.
Whatever you're doing out
Browse
there,
wares.
keep at it.
Where's Helmuth? What? Did I pass it? I might have passed it. Sign. What if I rank it by something different? Price, maybe? Drift scene. Cool skins. There it is! We need 3,000
GRED71 said, also, use the Q wheel to fast travel when in hubs, or D-pad down on controller.
Q? Oh, it just teleports. Okay, great. Alright, so the thing I need is, what do you call it? Just reputation, which I don't have a lot of. So I think that's, let me go sell stuff to Grandma, I think.
As you wish.
Because I don't have enough currency, I don't think. I don't think I have enough mom coins to cash in, so we might need to go get coins somehow. Tokens. Also, it sucks because I probably should have been logging in to do this, so like, I forgot that was a variable. That, is this Grandma? Where the fuck is, oh wait, G. G? No, Q. What? Q opens up my menu. The map, if I do this, I open up this. I think I might have bound it to a different button. God damn it. Well. Alright. Graham. Exchange
tokens. Said I have full record the script. Now I recorded the part for the art segment. Now I just need to record the conclusion and closing thought segment.
Wrong blueprint, other blueprint.
GRED71 said wrong blueprint. The other Helmuth blueprint.
Oh. We had the wrong blueprint? Let me check out the other blueprint. I thought we were still low on credits, so I thought that was the thing that Fluffy me both concerned, or Fluffer, he was like, hey, you need more currency, so you're gonna need to cash this in every day. And I thought, fuck, I forgot. Well, I gotta do it. Browse. Sort by price. So you said it was a different thing? This thing. This thing. We have 9,000. We don't have enough for it. Damn it. So we don't need this guy. We need this thing. We need alloy as well, son of a bitch. But this is the thing we need? The Q wheel is the fast travel. Click the icon to travel to them. Oh, so it did show up something? So that little wheel, I thought that was my like gear wheel that shows me how to like equip tools. So I have 9,000, so I need a little bit more. I just don't think I have any more coins.
Indeed.
Maybe I could sell. I don't have any sun coins, but I don't know if I have any of the other ones as well. Is it up here? Nope. It's this way. Honestly, the map is not helping me. I go based on like geography, things I remember a little bit. So red, I need to buy it, so I don't have enough money for it. So now would I exchange these tokens for reputation or something? There are many wheels, so you need standing and the metal material. Yes, the red material. I feel like I'm blind. I'm like, yes, that sounds correct. I'm doing my best, but yeah. I just don't know the best way to get standing is, and I think I have some. Oh no, I think I did have some.
GRINN71 said go to OTAC to buy the metal blueprint.
Go to OTAC to buy the metal blueprint. What is OTAC?
Lone Syndicate said I also recorded my pulls for Aria and just tried my best to talk in the moment and not reading off of a script, and it was a little dicey, but it'll get better with time.
Hell yeah, man! What do you call it? That's just improv stuff. That's Mother. Who is that? Red said. Red said go talk to OTAC. OTAC. Who the heck is OTAC? Is he OTAC? No, that's cool or something. Kel?
This would be where I showed you my birthright of ancestral fish, but well.
Q wheel, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I can't stop talking to this lady.
Of the original genetic matrix appear to have survived in the exoplanet.
I can't get out of it.
The infestation is
stop talking to me.
If you can catch any,
I don't want to fish. Why does every game have fishing mini games, man?
Salvage anything useful.
There's something I don't understand more than fishing. I can see putting up a net, like putting up traps and coming back at the end of the day and be like, what did I get? That could be fun. Real quick. All right, so Red says it's Q. Oh, I thought this was the same. It's a different wheel. Okay, you said what the Airy something. A. I don't have any A here, buddy. I only have Mother, Arsenal. No, I saw Airy. I'm looking at Lone's comment. My eyes, my dyslexia, everything is fighting against me right now. OTAC. There it is. The Forge guy, I guess. Oh, it's a bot.
Lloyd is Lloyd. You'll have to excuse.
Apparently I haven't talked to him ever.
His personality was damaged irreparably by Deimos' energies, making it necessary to transfer his intelligence to this, our current shared form. Unfortunately, my attempted defragmentation of his persona matrix was not a complete success. Tell them about mining, OTAC. Mining?
Oh, this is where it's actually explaining to me how that works. Gotcha.
To be mined. Minerals! We'll use the minerals to make the things that are necessary for survival on Deimos.
Every game should have a skip button. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to throw it out there. It should be a thing.
Would you please mine the minerals?
It's also a side thing. I learned about binding agents within Paint today. Riveting, I know. Browse. All right. So I need... How much of this? 20, was it? It costs 1,000. Do I spend my currency red on one of these? It was one of these, right? That was it? I thought it was exactly 20. It seems like that's what we got here. I do have enough to buy it. Or, like, make it, I mean. Also, what do you call it? Lone saying that he did live commentary for a little bit, or for the first time, and said he'd get better at it.
GRed71 said it costs 1,000 standing to buy the blueprint. Then you build them on your ship foundry.
Got it. So we buy one of these, purchase with 1,000 of my standing. Oh, we're so poor. and then I can make it on my ship. But at least now we know we have it. So now, I think I need tokens, right? I'm not sure. Can I see like how many tokens I have? If I get Q, does it show you like how many mother tokens or some shit you have? No, I guess not. But yeah, how do we get currency? I thought I got a lot of mother tokens somehow. I have no fucking idea how I did that. But yeah, I got one mother token. Yeah, I only got this stuff. Or is this not it? I think that's it. Where do I exchange currency for love? Token? There we go. Trade tokens. So do I give all of these tokens to her to get more standing? Oh, I can't get enough though. I can't get enough to buy the helmet today. If we do get enough of whatever, however we can get currency fast. I don't know. So give the 20 mother tokens. Take them all. Confirm. We will have not enough. Not enough, but hey, it's a start. We have 11. So close. 4 more. Trade those mother tokens, at least. The easiest. Mother tokens are the easiest? Hell yeah. So how do we bang up mother token game? Oh, wait a minute. Should I do one of these? Oh, will this be enough? Oh, no, I don't think it will. Should I also give grandmother token? I don't think it'll be enough. I think it'll be close. Oh, should I hit yes? Grandmother token gives you 4,000. Jesus, grandmother. She gives you 3,000 for one of those. No, keep them. Keep the grandma token. Okay. Grandma must have some good ass loot. So, I'm ready. Thank you for standing by, Ray. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, I should have had that coffee before in the day. I'm vibrating right now. I'm ready to fucking run through a wall. The other tokens are more of a pain to get. Gotcha. Fair. So you might as well burn through a bunch of mom tokens.
I'm sure you've apprehended by now that Deimos is not as it should be.
Now we just head to the point.
Anomalous objects worthy of study have come up in recent scans.
What do you call it, Red? What weapon do you enjoy? Because I feel like I have some objective where I would like to get a glaive. I think a glaive would be a cool time. I don't know if there's any good glaives, but it would be cool if there was a glaive. But then I also am like, what is a good weapon that's like a primary weapon? You know, I'm not really a fan of burst weapons. I feel like they are shit. Shotguns I fuck with, but I feel like it's probably a stupid idea to get a shotgun because it's like only good in certain instances, you know.
The anomaly appears to be buried. You will need to use an excavator to reach it.
What is Q again on my thing? Map. Let's move. I don't know, dude. I'll hit it on my thing. This. So we go this way. I don't know what's happening over there, but it's pretty.
Hey, there's a ton of resources buried around here. I'm calling in the diggers.
Rough. Real rough. I'd rather chill over here. Oh, what is that? I wonder if there is a way to turn down the bloom and stuff in this game, because it is quite like half the time I'm like, what is that? I can't see shit. We got an orchid cell. The other tokens are more of a pain to get. I like the recon fix 200 LMG full auto plus fire damage. Ooh, okay, that sounds pretty nice. I wonder what electricity and fire does, because I feel like that's my combo. Well, apparently Caliban does a lot of weird shit. There's a lot of strange buffs. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, they throw them away? How hard is the rectifier, whatever you just said, to get, Raid? Is it a bit shit? Oh, I did not know I was taking that much damage. That's my bad. I apologize. I'll stay out of the way. Yeah, the weapon that I currently have is cool because it has explosives in it, but holy shit, is it ever just like ass. Straight ass when it comes to ammunition. It's like you're just gone immediately. Although I feel like the thing I want the most right now is a pistol. I don't know, I feel my secondary is the shit. Like at least my explosive rifle does decent, but my pistol is just butts. I always wanted like an assault rifle pistol, like machine gun, like Uzis. There's something that's similar that I got the Viper that was really good back when Orthos is also good. And that's the thing I don't have yet. A good secondary like thing. Although I thought secondaries got weird as hell in this game, which was kind of cool. We got that blueprint. Is there a limit to how many of those I can throw out? Nothing. There's a limit when it comes to energy. Power cell. So much stuff over here.
Full excavation of site complete.
27 mother coins! Woo!
Okay then, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Was that 2,700?
Made it through their cycles. You rock at this. Pun fully intended.
I will say, I don't know if Warframe's strong suit is comedy. I can't quite say I've ever been like, that is it. But also, I think it vies for more of like a more silly. If it doesn't do comedy, I think it does silliness sometimes pretty well. Ooh. I feel like I was seeing the. I feel like I gotta say this, but I think Lone was right. I chose to play like the what is it called? Mondo is not dead or something like that, or Dead Man is not dead. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Remio is not dead. Sorry. And I don't really love that. I didn't have the best time. That was okay, especially in hindsight. I was like, I'm not actually enjoying this very much. But I watched that High on Life stuff. That looks pretty good, man. Looks like they made a lot of improvements to the base game. And I thought, fuck, I know Lone came in here and said, you should play that. And I was like, but what about Remio? And I regret it, because I'm not going to buy them both. And my wallet needs to recover. I'm buying paint and shit. It's horrible.
Anchoring the cache. Blast them free.
Blast them free. Destroy tumors. We follow these little tags. You guys are way ahead of the game, I think. Everything was dead over there. So I gotta have nobody.
I predicted. No harm can be inflicted from outside the infested barrier.
Also, I was going to ask, Lone, you said you've enjoyed Resident Evil. Have you beaten it, or are you on playthrough number 7? Like you almost always are? Lunatic? Anyways.
Excellent. You should be able to retrieve the cache now.
McFlufferkins said, Hi, I won't be able to stream for a few days.
Oh no!
Something affected my OS drive and we need to remove, replace, or restore it. Gonna be a pain.
It sucks, Fluff. What do you call it? Man, a computer falling through is such a big fucking nightmare. But what do you call it, man? I'm sure people will have missed you, etc. I'll miss the hell out of you. Also, I appreciate you fucking tagging out Red and carrying me. I jump off of a Fluff's back and onto Red. It's like a horrible golem-like creature. Anyways, and also on raids as well. Anyways, but what do you call it? I was gonna say, that's actually, well, I don't know. I'm sure you're gonna miss the hell out of streaming, etc. But you can also take it as well, I'm gonna plan for when I come back. We're gonna do this and this. But it's also such a bad timing because I know you had so many things for Steam Fest primed and ready to go. Just bad timing. But what do you call it? Yeah, man. I again, so wait, what part of actually me asking probably not gonna help. I don't know computer lingo as much as you and Red, but I was gonna say I wonder what the problem is. Like I wonder if because you've had your PC for quite a while, and this is a bad time to have a PC because
Lone Syndicate said new first. My PC now Fluff having PC issues.
Literally, what I was about to say, I was like, Lone's been struggling, also Fluff as well. I feel like Fluff has had his PC for a good bit, and he hasn't had too many issues. So maybe this is finally when one of the problems starts to hit. I still haven't fucking like de-throttled my goddamn CPU, which is a stupid thing. I'm an asshole. It's one of those things where I know I should do it, and it's just inconvenient enough for me to be like, I'll do it later, and later never comes. Yeah. At this point, if my CPU just dies, I'll just buy the one. But I will say, RAM has left the wind, like the whole thing. $50 for RAM is a bit insane, and that's US prices, so probably like $80 for me. I still feel like it's not as shitty as like GPUs are still the bottleneck. I still feel like just getting a good graphics card is still like goddamn. And that problem seems like there's not a hell in like there's no hope. We're never gonna have a Giga PC unless you're rich. Okay, I'm never gonna have a 490. Either that or you can justify like the cost based on your job or some shit. Dude, that's the biggest power play. If you can convince your employer, hey, guess what? I need this for work.
The Flufferkin said, it didn't shut down properly, and now it doesn't recognize the drive with the operating system. We might have alternatives, just hoping I can recover files from it.
Yeah, it's such a weird problem. So like it just turned off and now it's not weird. I've never had heard about that kind of problem. That's terrifying, man. I mean, they always tell you about like when you're doing a boot or rebooting the motherboard or whatever it's called, if your power goes out, your fucking motherboard's bricked or something, you're like, oh no. And yeah, I don't know. Part of me is like, I will never restart my motherboard or go into the BOSS or whatever it's called. Terrifying. Another 27. I don't know. I think that should be enough, but we can keep going. I don't know. I don't know how much. I think it's 100 for that. Like 20. Should be 2,700, but we've gotten a handful of those. I'm just following your guys' lead. So far, Fluff, we made pretty good ground. We got Wasp cooking, although I had a lot of stuff already to get her. I just need one little more Argon. Also, I should just fucking spawn my glider. It's just such an inconvenient button to press. But yeah. I was going to ask Fluff, what do you call it? Have you ever considered watching or playing High on Life? I've seen a video this the other day of someone watching. I've seen actually Moxie play today, the guy who I watched a couple of Borderlands play with. And it was pretty cool looking, man. I was surprised. I did not expect it to be like improved. I thought they would just phone it in a little bit. How the fuck do I get out of the glider again? Do I land on the ground? How did I leave last time? Did I just hit it again? How do I get out of the fucking glider? There's a teleport? This, I'm just hitting buttons. Oh, that was the thing.
McFlufferkin said, not a game for me, but more power to those that like it.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of talking, but I also feel like it'd be cool to watch on stream. Maybe not. Maybe, because I don't know, we talk our ass off, so maybe we just compete. But, God damn it. Also, we have to, well, this week is going to be I fucked up last week because we didn't have a Taco Tuesday or whatever it's called, our podcast stream with Kat this week because time slipped away from me, so we're gonna do it this week, Tuesday. But hopefully our computer can back next Tuesday so we can get it in. If not, we'll just delay it by a week and then do it next following week. If that's game for you. What the fuck? How do I get out of this thing? I feel like I've gotten out of it before. Why? What has changed? Let me out of my glider! Okay, it was just a heavy attack, I guess. Heavy melee attack gets you out of there. I feel like heavy attacks are not worth it. They don't actually do that much more damage.
McFlufferkin said, besides, I don't really have the luxury of planning for new games, even if it was on my radar.
You mean you have too many games you're currently playing, or what? What do you mean? What do you mean your current situation? You're like, yeah. I'm just trying to get my head above water. Like, fair, fair. Also, what do you call it? I was gonna say, Fluff, I watched a Caliban build today, and I was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do, because I figured out, this would be cool to work with this. But yeah, then I was like, oh, this is not gonna play out really. Because I had to finish. I forgot you have to, in order to make a Warframe, you need to make the chest, the bones, and all that shit. And then you have to make the full thing, which takes 2 days. I was like, oh my god, it takes so much. It's so fast. No, it takes like 3 to 4 days to make a goddamn Warframe. Anyways, so then I had to throw out all my build knowledge that I got from Caliban. But I was gonna say, actually, I think I'll keep his spin, his Beyblade move, because it's just a good traversal, and apparently it debuffs the shit out of the enemies, and it also gives you energy back, so that's kind of all nice. I think I'll actually forego his weird like Sentinel blast with his arm cannons. I think that is something I'll like, be like, I don't know if that's as necessary. I know it's debuffs him, but I just like the idea of using Vauban's little orbs. Although I always seen people show how, like, broken. I think it's Grendel, who, like, basically just get, like, a shit ton of energy regen and shit like that just for one of his abilities. And I thought, damn. I also think it makes it so that your summons have, like, a special power or something. Like, they do more damage or different types of elemental damage. So I'm like, fuck. But, yeah. If we can unlock the helmet system, then at least I can... Well, now I'll have to build a Grendel then. I'll have to build a Grendel, rip his chest out, or his stomach parts out. Which is a little sad. Button, damn it.
Wait. McFlufferkin said, considering I may need to get a new SSD if we don't have a spare, and may need to rebuild from there. I don't think I had my OBS and VTS stuff backed up on another drive. Hard lesson learned.
That sucks ass. But I was gonna say, 52 tokens. I was gonna say, so that sucks ass. But I was gonna say, there's a little bit of like, I will say, like, having like had my PC gone and having to like reinstall OBS and all those things, it's so fast the second time, like it'll take you probably a night. So it sounds like shit, but I feel like, again, like things like that, you'll be surprised if you've already done it once how quick it is to do. I mean, it still sucks. It's probably still like 2 or 3 hours of like troubleshooting and like getting through all your stuff and like finding your old settings. But it's not like, I don't think it's worth being like demoralized for it. It's still shitty, but yeah. Also, I forgot we should I use my thing? Maybe. Is there still like is there a teleport? No. There is the glider thing. I'm sorry I could use my thing, but we're already there. Oh, should I show you my little guy with the cigar in his mouth? Also, I seen your the Warframe things you said that I could print off, Fluff. I don't know which one I would do. I think I like the guy with the shades, because they kind of just could have fun with the glass and the reflective nature of the shades.
Flufferkin said. As for Caliban, I believe his second ability is the ideal choice to replace with Vauban's Tesla Nervos.
What's his second one again? There was one that's like the like laser beam one, which I thought might be okay to axe. So now, Red, I think I just gave the tokens, right? And do I give his all of them? I'll wait for Red to confirm. I think we're just trying to get the reputation on my wrist. I wonder what his second one is. It's a shame though. If I can you hot swap out mutations? Or is it like, no, when you rip out a...
GRED71 said yes, just trade in all the mother tokens.
We have... Oh, after we do this, we'll have... Redeem all of them.
May you have
16k, we have enough! Just via that. Good stuff. So now we go to the sun. I'm gonna wait for a confirmation on Red, just so I don't fuck this up. Accidentally buy the wrong thing. There he is. I don't know why I go this way, the long way every time. Hey! So it's not the first one. Browse, sort by price. It's down here, so it's not this guy. This one, right? And then we have to make the alloy, which we bought the blueprints for.
That'll kill you.
Q, right. Fuck, right. I forgot. Maybe I'd like to walk
said
there.
Keep is 4, as it synergizes with your summons. The second is an AoE thing. You can subsume an ability per config, so you can set up 3 or more variations.
Oh, shit. Okay, so you can't just, like, swap them out. That's kind of cool. But it's only 3, so there is a limit. Yes. All right. Boom. Purchase. Oh, we unlocked Helmet, kind of. We have the bones. I just need to go to my ship and build it. I think. Unless this is some bullshit or something. Is this? I don't know what this one is. Helmet, investigate, Samuel Blue. I don't know what that is. I think it's just a... I have no idea what that is. I have no idea. All right. Can we go back to our ship, or can I go back to our ship? Can we leave through here? Last mission, leave this place. Will that take all of us? Or do you want to leave? I don't know. But I think I do need to build the stuff, the pieces. At least some of the alloy. Sure, but knowing you, I'm trying to save you.
But knowing you, I'm trying to save you time.
No, for sure, I know. I know it's a ploy to help me, but I'm just like, fuck. I've made the mistake 7 times in a row. Do I lock or double down? Or do I come up with an excuse? Or do I just let it seep in that I am so goddamn... What's the word? Actually, I'm pretty good at finding my way around. It's just like the path of least resistance is not always the way my brain goes. Yes, go back to ship. All right, good. No, I didn't want to do that. Hit the wrong button. Leave the place.
McFlufferkin said, "The main segment is all you need, but then comes the tough part, keeping it fed."
What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, no. So we need to make 20 of these, right? 20 alloy. How long does it take? 1 minute. Nice. Well, first, I just want to... Yeah, I think we need that. We need that for sure. 20 alloy. Get cooking. Okay. So now, where do you see... like the helmet thing? Is it here? It is! We just need those 20 things to be done. Let's just chill here for a couple minutes. And then we can make it. What does fed mean? You've never told me about fed. What does fed mean? No! It means resources. A shit ton. What if I want to use it once? Does it decay and break? Fuck. No. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Or do you mean these? Like I need to keep feeding it this? The alloys and shit? Oh no. Is this why Fluff got me to buy certain like materials or something? Fuck. We got it. Okay. So now we go over here to Miscellaneous. We go to Helmuth. And we build it, I would assume. We got the tags, we got this, we got the alloy, boopity boopity. Helmuth, empower the Helmuth Orbis, yes. This will take 24 hours, so we can't install it yet.
said Helmuth needs nutrients. You'll probably be fine just using it once for now, but it's a resource sink.
Does it get more gluttonous?
Lone
What does
Syndicate said
mean?
BRB gonna get some food.
Go wait! Consume nutrition. Man, I'm still eating a fuck ton of apples. I don't know what this is wrong with me. I don't know why I have this proclivity, but I am starved for apples. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Anyways. Yeah, the only other thing I can think was on the list, because we got, what's her name, going. We got Wasp, and we got Caliban cooking slowly. We got Wasp. I think, is Wasp finished? No, she's still got, yeah, we need to, like, I gotta remember to log in and fucking get her going. Yeah, the only thing I could think of that I could still kind of use is a weapon, but I have, are any of these good? I remember back in the day, well, I don't think I can make half of them, which is shitty, but I remember back in the day, what was it again? It was one of these weapons that was the Viper, but I don't think I have the fire. I'm missing the Viper Wrath stock. I remember I was grinding for it too. God damn it. A flash of red. Oh, throwing dagger. I don't think I can get any good weapon, is the thing. Nor do I have any of the pieces, which is shitty. But I was trying to get... I feel like this is no longer as good as it was. But back in the day, it was Orthos and the Twin Vipers.
GRED71 said, open new inventory and go to the resource tab. Helminth will use a majority of those types of materials.
Go to inventory. Inventory.
McFlufferkin said, I'll try to find a video that goes over the helmet, so you are at least aware of what to expect.
Got it. It's in my inventory. Go over to inventory resources. What's resources? This guy? It will use a majority of what? Of all these, or just one? What is the dominant resource it eats? You guys are scaring me. I got a lot of this. And this thing. Ultimately, though. Is Necro still the best to play and just grind out a shit ton of resources and stuff like that? Most of the... Oh, it's just he eats anything. Oh, I see. I can just give him a... Okay, I see. So he's just a glutton of anything. You just give him a shit ton of resources and he just starts eating all of it. Got it. Got it. Yeah, the only thing I think we could focus on is getting a weapon that's not dog shit, but I don't know. I don't know. Because we're kind of... Now we're doing the Warframe thing where we're like, and we wait. Which is a bit much. Okay, so you just feed him like he's a glutton. Got it. Because it's trying to repurpose the fucking this thing, right? This is where Helmuth is located. It's the parasitic worm thing. Oh, it doesn't let me enter in because it's cooking. It's under construction. Next goal is to get any weapon that's not dog shit.
McFlufferkin said, I'm stuck on my phone until we fix the OS drive. So I apologize if I'm lacking much enthusiasm.
No, you have every right to be pissed and quiet. But I hope you have a better week, man. I hope this thing gets situated soon. Because being without a PC is like, I don't know. For us, I think it's just like it's something that I would immediately have to fix. Like I would literally have to like pause everything I'm doing, have to call in favors from friends or whatever to like drive me to a location. I could try actually. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, I need to solve that problem. So I get it. Also, typing on phone is probably slow as shit, opposed to typing with keyboard and whatnot. But yes. I don't know what weapon to get, though, or like what to focus on. I don't know what's good. I don't know what's meta, nor do I know how to get those weapons. So I don't know. And I would prefer not spending plat. Well, this one requires... Oh, it also requires money. So you get both. Huh. What is that thing? A bow.
OCDF 2345 said on phone too, but because of different reason. I am eating.
Oh, you're eating OCD? OCD, hit me with what weapon I should get that's good. I want a weapon that can carry me that's attainable. Not like, this was great in a minute. What type of weapon says Raid? I feel like my weakest weapon right now is my secondary. So if there is a secondary that can be attained that's easy, or like that's good, sorry, then that. But if not, if they're like, nah, it's easier to get the main one, then just give me the main one. But right now I think this one, sorry, the secondary is the one that's kind of shit. Not good. If it's automatic, even better. If it's not, then that sucks. I hate charged weapons. They feel like shit to use. Swap. Yeah, I don't have any good ones. I remember the Mara Ditra was pretty good. I still think I had the ability to make it good.
Raidnade said I was checking mastery ranks for some of the prime weapons, but you might need slightly higher, mister.
No! MR. The Mara Ditra used to fuck shit up, I thought, and now I think I just don't have any of the ability to make it good. Yeah. Latium is probably the overall best secondary meta-wide. Latium? How the fuck, what the fuck does it look like? L's. Did I pass it? I'm so blind. I think I did pass it. There. Latos. Does it not show up here? This is L. Oh! Maybe you don't see it here. It's not there. It might be in the codex. So why did I not switch out to the...
McFlufferkin said, don't spend plat. Most can be acquired via credit-purchased blueprints.
Yes.
You'll probably need to focus on mastery fodder until you get all Mr. requirements.
You know, I absolutely would not spend plat.
Latum is very good, but requires story.
Ah, is that what it is? Son of a bitch. Secondary weapons. I'm gonna spill my coffee. Nope, I cannot see it. Unless I typed it wrong. Nope. It's hidden from me. Well, the only thing I can do is just trip away the story that I still have to do. That way Red could go and grind and be effective himself, unless he has another weapon or something. I don't know how we get weapons again. Right, he's not at the... I suck. I'm the worst. I hate myself. Anyways. Mastery fodder, you got MR request. Item is very good, but it requires story. I honestly do not remember how we even get weapons. I remember you could buy the blueprint, but the only way I know how to get weapons is through artifact farming. Like, so you just basically hope that you get the fucking parts to drop. OCD says, for prime ones, my favorite is the Bertson Prime with upgrade thingy that I forgot the name of, but yeah, 100% get your mastery up, unlock the place for now. Yeah, the mastery grind was something that killed the game for me a little bit, which was like I gotta keep using weapons that I hate just to kind of farm them out, and I just hated it. So I know I gotta get back into it, but geez, what weapon can I grind up? I got this stupid thing. Yuck. What can I slap on there that's good? Or leveled, I should say. Too bad you couldn't sort by popular for this weapon. Or is that what this is? So where am I leveled up? There we go. Critical strike. I'll just throw rifle damage or something on there, and then the rest. Critical strike, I guess. What is that? Oh, electric. Right, it was trying to show me that code and stuff can work. Fire rate, sure. Just anything that scales damage, I'll slap on there. God, I have no mods. Alright, we'll start upgrading that, I guess.
G-Red71 said agreed. I fucking hate the mastery grind.
Amen.
I stopped caring at Mr. 17.
Yeah, is that when you unlock most of the shit? I hope so, man.
McFlufferkin said actions and GT. Auto install will get decent mods for a given weapon.
Oh. Actions. Where? This.
OCDF 2345 said,
nice, thank you.
It sucks. It's just mindless XP grinding for mastery. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I'm happy I'm not the only one. I feel like everyone has a bone to pick with that because it's just blase. Nice. Oh, multi-shot. That makes sense. Okay. All right. So we're gonna. I mean, yeah, I guess we can do that. I'm kind of like, what can we really do? Swap. Oh, cool. That's already fully leveled for us. Nice. Actually, that's not cool. We want stuff that's not leveled. We leveled that up. We leveled that up. We leveled that up. We leveled that up. We don't have anything else. We've leveled up all of our melee weapons. Oh. I can't believe I got the Nikita Prime, dude. If only my old self could see this. Yeah, I guess I don't know what else to. Just our primer, I guess. Yeah, I could just bang out the story. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be the most exciting thing to watch me grind up one of the weapons I have for master rank. Farming. I guess Bowman is the character that's pretty nice to use this because he can just throw around my abilities and he does pretty good. OZ says, yeah, it sucks. It's just a modern FP grind. Yo, Fluff, what happening to you, homeboy? What do you got? Fluff ate shit apparently today. His PC busted, so it sucks. He's gonna be offline for a little bit. It's terrible. One of his, I don't know what the problem was. I can't really remember exactly, but yeah, Fluff is off having a bad day. Bad day.
McFlufferkin said, most weapons will simply require suitable mods and will perform better. We'll help grind out relics and get prime parts or future story rewards.
I was gonna say, Red, are you still with me? I don't think you are. Okay, can somebody tell me where that fucking guy is, Barraketeer? I feel like I should check him. I don't know if he has anything good. I asked Ray the other day, and I don't think maybe he didn't reply. I just didn't see. I'm sorry. But, what do you call it? Yeah, I wanted to check what he has, because if he has any prime, but I don't know if I have the resources to buy from him. Doesn't he require... Actually, I don't know. He may require money. He's not like Zero, I don't think, who has like a currency. I think it's just cash. But yeah, I wanted to check him. I just don't know where he's located. I don't know if they do that thing where it's like he's hidden or something. Or what? If not, we could spend the last hour just vibing, reacting to stuff, checking out about that RPG game I keep telling you guys about, because I'm like, maybe it's good. Also, I seen in one of the build videos that there's fucking crystals apparently. What the fuck? It's a lot. There's a bunch of crystals and shit that give you like a bunch of buffs and crap. Man. This game is exactly what I want, which is depth. It's wholeheartedly overwhelming. It's like, I guess it is done in waves. So I guess I shouldn't be. I'm overwhelmed myself.
Said PC shut down improperly. Zap the OS drive and it isn't able to recognize it. Need to remove, reseat, replace, or recover it. Sadly, didn't have a backup.
Yeah. OC says
OCDF 2345 said if his in the rotation, he will appear with a symbol somewhere in the star chart. Just zoom out.
Oh, okay.
GRED71 said, go to market, click on weapons, then click on the 3 filters. It will show you all the weapons blueprints you can buy from Mr. Fodder.
Oh, okay. I'll do that one second. Let me just go to anyone. I want to check the character, but I'll do that in a minute. And then we'll transition to checking out that game Red sent me, which is a perverted version of Resident Evil. Or as he's dubbed it, Gooner Resident Evil. Try to finish off this coffee I have. I'm sorry if I start to vibrate right now. I apologize. That's a lot of coffee. I just don't want it to go to waste. Oh.
OCDF2345 said, when is the Re9 stream, Grin?
But I don't like scary game, man. I know it's not scary, but it's kind of scary. Sorry. Oh my god. Void Trader. Fucking thank you so much for telling me how to rate it. Such a nice thing. Void Trader Surplus. Does he have any? He does! Holy fuck, he has a lot, actually. Are they good? Should I buy any of these? Fuck you. Weapon recoil? Are you fucking shitting me? What are you talking about? Nah, I didn't have great ones. Shit. I usually had 2. This is different.
McFluffykins said I was already advised to take days off from streaming, since I've been daily since July. But this is not how anyone intended.
Yeah, it's a
monkey's paw curl.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's always shit when that choice is made for yourself a little bit. I don't know if these are worth buying. The toxic one, maybe. What is this one? Bane of Miriam.
GRED71 said, I don't think he has anything good this time.
Yeah. Murmur. What the fuck is Murmur, dog? I don't know. Anyways, regardless, yeah, that's shitty. Well, next weekend we'll check in. What's the god of something? What is that? I don't know what that is. What is that? Why is this weird and shit? Peculiar audience. The other thing I need for what's his name? The guy? I can't think of his fucking name. What is it? Caliban is like a summoner thing. It's like I think it's like your like soul. It's not a mod. It's like the thing that's your character's like a class buff or something. I don't know. It's like the top mod. Fuck.
McFluffykins said, Bane of the Murmur is the best but irrelevant to your progress. It'll be closer to the new war onwards.
Ah, I see. So yeah, I'll chill. And this one sounds good, Impact, but I just don't know if I have anything or if it's worth the 150k, which I don't really. Actually, I have a decent amount of money. Exactly 1 item of unlabeled surprise. Should we buy this? Probably not, right? It's a bad idea. It's just a really bad idea, but you know. This is gotcha. Unseen. 1 per customer, please. Should we do the void supply? It is $50 or 50 credits. 50k, I should say. Jesus Christ. Buy the surplus, yes. Grab the loot box. It's just credits. This thing? Is that what you mean by surplus? I'm gonna say yes.
If you like that, come back next time I'm in the relay.
What's in it?
I'll have something extra special for you.
Why for me?
Raidnate said you might as well buy the surplus.
Okay, this is what the surplus is called? Resource booster. Do I have to use this right now? Doubles the amount
Syndicate
of resources.
said I am back.
Help me back. What you be eating? Is this live? 24-hour resource booster. Can I wait till you get this? Or is this just live? I was like, it's guess what, bitch, boom. Because I'd prefer to not have to do that right now. But if that's live, maybe we should just go fucking, I don't know, switch to Nidus and try to grind resources. I don't know. Ba, 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 ba. All right, Red said before all this, he said a toxin one is for, oh, it's for Arca. Okay, then shitty. Never mind. I think I fucking got that. It's such a mistake for me. I gloss over things.
Raidnade said it uses it automatically, unfortunately.
No, okay, so then maybe, do you guys want to do some fucking, I don't know, something to get resources so I can make use of that in some capacity? Should I use Necros or something? It's been forever since I've used Necros. Necros. My boy. Is Necros good still, or is he still ass? Right, he's always good. Sorry, he was never ass. I just wonder if he's gotten power creep in some capacity. Can I do the same thing with these abilities? I just go to abilities and hit
Lone Syndicate said, I am eating Alfredo with chicken, sausage, and shrimp.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Is Alfredo pasta? I remember that.
GRed71 said, go to market, click on weapons, then click on the 3 filters. It will show you all the weapons blueprints you can buy from Mr. Fodder.
Got it. Real quick, I just want to see, is auto? Will auto be better than I have? Yes. Oh, I do have a continuum. I do have flow. Oh, flow is the one I think I need it for what's the name.
Said,
let's go.
Each visit will allow you to buy 1 void surplus, which has a growing chance of the rarest prize, which is some fancy cosmetics. Otherwise, it's a low cost for a free booster or other things.
Okay, that makes sense. Only good for farm. Okay, so say go to market. Is this market? Yes. Market. Go to weapons. Weapons. Weapons, then click on 3 filters. This one. And click on the 3 filters. It will show you all the weapon blueprints you can buy for MR fodder. This. Hide items without blueprints. This thing. Hide items without blueprints. Hide items that do not have blueprints available for the purchase in the market. Hide, or maybe all of them, is that what you said? Oh, I see. So now all of these things are I don't own, I don't have mastery for it, and I don't have the book. Got it. That makes sense. So I can spend 20k for the little rattle tat things, whatever they're called, or this. So I could pay for MR, or I could pay for this?
McFlufferkin said, once you get to 1999 content, bounties there provide around 150k per completion, so you'll be drowning in credits when needed.
Ooh, okay. So I see. So credits is no longer a bottleneck. I remember that back in the day it was quite bad. You had to do a special grind farm thing, and it was a bit shit. So any of these are good to go. You can buy all these with the credits. All right. Well, we need 1 melee weapon just to burn through. So but I can't go out and buy the bow staff. I'm almost certain I've leveled this up. Yeah. That's not for buyable. What is this? That's an arc wing. God damn it. Oh, my chest. And all these I don't own? Or sorry, I don't have MR on them? I feel like I do. But isn't that what this one says? Hide mastered. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll buy this. Do I have enough to... Can I make it? God damn it. How do I see if I can make it or not? I can make it. Purchase this. Just 1. Alright. We got a melee weapon to use. We need a... Fuck, dude, I don't know. Oh, wait, I probably should keep 1 weapon that I can actually use. I think my pistol thing should be enough. But where's the primary, then? Is this a primary? Jesus, I don't have enough. I forgot weapons require other weapons to smash together to build and shit. God damn it.
McFlufferkin said, ignore the platinum cost, the silver coins, the blue tags are blueprints. Hovering over them will indicate if you have or mastered them already.
Hovering over them will... Exurgus is good? What was that? Fuck, I just ran by it. Man, that's a melee weapon? It's a gun, man. Secondary, I kind of want to keep my pistols.
Lone Syndicate said the weapon design in this game is awesome.
It is. It's excessive. It's like half of it is infested. There's also the factions are just chaos. So you're like, what is this? Ooh, primary shotgun. Oh, that's what you said. That's exactly what you... Hell yeah. Fuck, I don't have the thing. And I don't have Argon. God damn it. Repulsor system. What the fuck is that? How do I find that?
OCDF 2345 said the grind begins, my friend.
It does. Slow hell. Purchase. Sure, buy that too. All right, I'll get those cooking.
The balance of power
Actually, might have some shit already in here.
Navigation is marked with new invasions.
Weapons. Do I already have some cooking or cooked? No, not quite. Don't have this either. Oh, shit. Master, because that's checked off. This isn't. But across what forma, you greedy bitch? Why? This one. But this would cost the netherite thing. God damn it. Is it this? No, it also costs that. I don't want to spend the good resource, man. This one we could do. Yes.
McFlufferkin said Hystrix is a personal favorite. It's a needle gun, where you can cycle between the 4 core elements.
Hytrix? Is that what I got? What was Hytrix here? Must have missed it. It was something here. I don't know where it is. Secondary pistol. Oh, we didn't get these ones. It costs a forma, man. I have 21 of them or something, but I don't want to spend it. 22. This one. How would we not buy? I thought for sure we did. Everything costs forma. I hate it. We've already mastered that one. This one we could do because Argon. Okay, so what do you call it? Do you guys want to come and farm resources with me? I can give you some resources. I think does it share across your team? I don't fucking know, dude. But I am playing this guy, and I don't remember if I have him built to where he can actually kill things. I don't remember. Shit, I should have joined on you guys. I don't know where to fucking go for a void resource mission. Where do you go to make use of fucking resource builder? Also, I do need Argon, so maybe we should just do a survival again. I wish you could make somebody lead.
McFlufferkin said gonna shower and see if my dad has time to help get the SSD pulled and if we have a spare to slot in.
Good luck, Fluff. I hope you have a fantastic week. Enjoy your time off. I know it was annoying, the fact that it was forced upon you, but I hope so badly you have a better week, man. It's again, if I was going through what you're going through, I'd be pissed, sad, and annoyed, and I need to fix it immediately. But I appreciate you stopping and checking on me. But yes, I hope you have a fantastic week, my friend. Red says true. Exodus requires Hastis in Orb Valis. Okay.
GRed71 said Argons only last 24 hours, by the way. It's a resource that will decay and leave your inventory.
So you gotta bang it out. Isn't there another one, or is that the only one? Yeah. I don't have any. I spent my last 2 on Wasp. Could I invite
McFlufferkin said, I'll try, but I don't have much outlets that wasn't my PC.
Yeah, that's tough. That's true. You got your phone? I don't know. Maybe catch up on some VTubers. Just a decompress time. Yeah, I don't know where we should go, or if I could pass party lead to someone who knows where to go.
OCDF 2345 said Wasp is crazy funny.
Is she?
LMAO.
How so? Is she like OP or is she just silly? Wisp. Sorry, it's Wisp. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's Wasp. Wisp. I feel like Wasp, it also works. She's like a hornet. She's kind of sitting there flat. She's more wispy than she is like Stingray kind of vibe. Events, maybe? Quests? Alerts? Should we do an alert that's like a... Oh, also, we could just click him. Well, fuck. We don't need to actually... Yeah, well, shit. Sabotage, rescue, assassination. Should we just do this? Survival, 40 minutes? Now we nickname Wasp Wisp from now. Yes. That a boy, OCD. You're not adhering to your name, and I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, what do you call it? Should we do this survival, or should we do something else? It's level 20 to 30, which doesn't seem very high. Ba ba da ba ba.
GRED71 said we could just do relic popping.
Okay. And relic is this thing? Which relic should we do? Exterminate? I kind of like exterminate. Should we do exterminate or survival? Maybe we should do survival. What do you want? Exterminate or this other one. Survival. Void fossils. Isn't this the one? Yeah, void fossils. Which one should we do? The extermination or... Oh, I guess there's many. Probably the higher level extermination, I would assume. That coffee is flying through me right now, man. Whew. Ideally, one that allows any relic. Which is that? This thing looks like it would allow any relic. Void. These are locked. Hepter thing, Uranus. Does it say which would be like only allow certain thing? Lilith, fissures. Requires fissure. Omnia. What's Omnia? Is that a mission name or is that a fact? I don't know what the fact. Oh, is this one? Oh, I don't have them. I don't have it unlocked because I suck and I haven't played enough of the game. Oh, the bottom. I can't do the bottom, Ray. They're all locked. Or red. They're all locked. I don't know if it would be unlocked if you were party lit. I don't think that's how it works. I think I just botched out of it. No. Let's drop some. Yeah. After one run, may
OCDF
I get
2345
we'll probably wind down. You want me to get you
said
in now?
after one run. May I get an invite, please?
Yeah, maybe before we do it.
Haven't played game in months. Need a refresher.
Hell yeah, man. What do you call it? Do I have you friended?
Lone Syndicate said, Grin question, what is next week's streams gonna look like?
Next week's stream, unless you have anything to inform me that I'm missing, is likely going to be double back-to-back Borderlands. I might squeeze in a Warframe halfway through, like if we clean up on Borderlands. But unless you have something else to tell me, that's the plan. Can you add me? It's always more of a pain for me to add somebody else because I don't know how to. I don't know. I'm so new to this game. I have no idea where to even go. Do I put you in here? Like, what? Yeah. Do I put your name here? Would that be up? 1 PPUDN. Yeah, see, nothing pops up. There we go. Perfect. Let me back out of this. You joined fast as hell. Let me real quick go to communications, right? You guys told me to do this last time. Friends, this one, accept. Cool. All right. So which are the fissure things? We should do Red did a reply. It's fine. Just pick a survival then. Okay. I'm blind. Extermination, survival. This one. 23. Is there any higher level survival?
GRed71 said survival or defense.
Is there a better defense one? Sorry, I'm taking up so much time. Guide, capture. We'll just do this survival then. Yeah. Low level survival. I'll just pick a random one, I guess. I have a lot of this one, sure. Equip for mission. Are you sure you want to equip this for mission? Yes. Cool.
Lone Syndicate said, nah, I got nothing. So Borderlands is cool. I need you to sell me on the DLC, but I will say, start farming for Mace Girl in ZZZ, since you have just a little over 2 weeks till she drops.
Oh shit, okay. Can you link me? Yeah, I can do it. It's fine. I don't want to put more time. If what do you call it? If you link me to the resources, that'd be nice. But I think I can just Google it. You do not do it. But yeah, that's something I don't know. I wish they just did that at this point where they would show you it's like a lot of these games have added like friction-free grinding for like your gacha characters or whatever. And now, but there's still some shit there. Where like, why do I have to fucking Google what the hell this character requires? If it does everything to work against you as far as like being excited and buying a character, like doing incentivized to buy something.
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for much needed supplies.
Let's see if I can remember how to play this fucking guy. I probably won't.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
I won.
They have just
But what do you call alone? I think it's a good time to get slightly back into Borderlands because there's a big ass DLC. Cash is also coming. I'll show you this. This one is our main ability. Ability not ready yet. Let's desecrate.
Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout. Corrupted foes dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic.
No invalid target.
Is working on your relic. Find more.
Why can't I summon? Not ability not ready. Do I have to kill something? Is that why? That's what we. So we do need it. We need to kill our own creatures in order to summon shit. Oh. Down. Oh, that was my Discord, not yours.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
So Necros is so cool. I forgot there is an actual summoner for like the longest time in this game. It's named Necros. I don't know what that ability does. Like weird giant aura thing. Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say that it
Lone Syndicate said, "Don't worry, Grin, I gotcha. I sent the link to what mats she needs."
Ooh, thanks so much, Lone. Appreciate you. I was wondering what that Discord ping was. What do you call it? The Mara Detrox is always pretty cool. I think the only thing I just didn't have was really good resources to make it good. Or not resources, sorry, mods. Yeah, also, if there is ever a good, like, Zerg ever has some crazy-ass shit, I would appreciate y'all yelling at me, because I feel like I do want to get back into this game somewhat. I feel like that's a decent way to do it. Yeah, mods is always the thing that seems to be kicking your ass. But it's also maybe a problem that can be easily alleviated if you just can grind up the stuff you need. Oh shit, I didn't know we could do that. Through like a ball or a death orb? Cool. Cool. But yeah, what do you call it, man? I don't know, man. Borderlands is a game I so badly want to be excited for. Like I enjoyed the shit out of Borderlands 3. It sucks that it still seems like it's in this weird purgatory type of thing. Also, I probably should go back here and get all the things. Yeah, jeez Louise.
Lone Syndicate said, "Also, Grin Gearbox has burned me one too many times before with Wonderland, so I'm a bit skeptical.
Yeah.
It's the main reason I didn't just flat out buy the highest edition."
Yeah, no, that's a fair thing. To me, man, I just like for me, it's frustrating. Is like I thought they would be much better at updating the game and like fixing shit and like adjusting stuff. And they feel like they were on like the right track there for a while, and then I feel like they just kind of severely botched the job. But yeah, but it's also weird because like I don't know, like we were promised so many things in Borderlands 3, and again maybe it's Randy just being Randy, but he was like, oh, the end game is crazy, and there's gonna be all this stuff, and there's gonna be like, oh yeah, like modifiers are gone, and they're not gonna be a thing, and then all that shit was like a thing, like all that stuff was back in the game, Everyone was still Piv. But I don't know. I'm excited for Cash, and I will say the DLC that they made, which is like an amplified Headhunter pack, which is what we're going to be playing next week. That does look like somewhat good. Like, it seems like a better improvement on what the Headhunter packs were in the past, which is what most people were annoyed by, the fact that it wasn't a thing anymore. So that is cool. I guess we'll go with that because it looks more rare. Also, I already own the Orthos thing, or the bow. But yeah, I don't know.
Lone Syndicate said also that Raid Boss and Christmas update we got didn't help either.
Yeah, I didn't. I agree. It was one of those things that was a bit of a letdown. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Cash. So basically, we have a mod or a DLC coming out. Already came out, which is like a Headhunter pack, and then we have the big DLC is coming out later this month, and in addition to Cash. So we have a Vault Hunter and a DLC to tear into, and a Headhunter pack to tear into. What that's if you wanted to get back into it. So theoretically, there's a lot of content to get back into it. The issue I think everyone else is struggling with is just like, but like, and also like when you load in, you're gonna have so much stuff to sink your teeth in. You're gonna have the what is it called, the pearlescence that you can get. I don't know. I'm excited for stuff like that. I just don't know. I'm kind of where Lone is, where I'm like a little bit like disgruntled about the choices and stuff made, where I'm like, do I want to have faith in you? Is this a big mistake kind of thing? I don't know. I always root for people to hopefully win. It's one of those things where like, I don't know. On paper, it does seem like we'll have a good time with it if we jump back in. But yeah, I totally understand if you're waiting. I'm probably gonna jump head first in anyway. But yes. Wrong button. How many summons? Like, does it tell you how many like thralls you got out and about? Maybe. So many artifacts.
Lone Syndicate said, now will any of those pearls be actually good weapons, or will they all be just talk and no substance?
Oh man, well that's the thing people are pissed about. Like, to me, the thing that pearlescence were so cool, Lone, was the fact that like, at least to me, I thought the reason why pearlescence were really neat is because they were super weird. Like, they were odd, but like they were kind of good. They were super rare, but they like kind of did something. And Gearbox decided to make the change to where they're now multi-elements, so it devalues like a whole fucking faction like Maliwan. So they're double element, except they're not. You don't have to switch between them. They're just double that. But also they gave them a stupid variation. So you gave something that has like insane drop rate chance that's low. Sorry, really low drop chance. Then you gave it a shit ton of variation, and then you took away all the like the legendary effect of it. So it doesn't actually have any sort of cool legendary effect. So the pearlescent stuff, everyone I've seen is hoping that they rework it because they're like, why the fuck would we want this? I very much enjoy Moxie's version of it, Lone, which is basically. What if instead pearlescence had low variability, so when you did get it to drop, which is hella rare, it was likely pretty good, and what if instead it was very build specific? So this specific pearlescence enables like a stupid weird build that you never would have thought, like an ability scaling shotgun or some weird thing, you know, or something, anything. And I don't know, I think that sounds way more appealing than like this thing that rarely ever drops. So not only is it like extremely hard to get it to drop, but when it does drop, it often is disappointing because it's the amount of rolls and variation you can get on it is insane. Like you should not have both. You should have one or the other. Like if it's extremely easy to get to drop, or if it's really hard to get to drop, sorry, you should when you eventually see it, you should be like, oh my god, there's such a high likelihood that it's not shit. Instead of it being like this thing is rare as hell and also sucks most of the time. It's crazy. To me, it has me like just dumbfounded at like how so many of these things seem quite obvious. Like, how are they still like? What should we do about this? Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. Like, who is like, this makes sense. This was such a good option to like change stuff. And there was a lot of good like choices in Borderlands 3, like design choices I thought were really nice. Like I thought Borderlands 3 was actually a really technologically improved game. But yeah, then there's stuff like that where you're like, what? And maybe it's like a sheer manpower thing. Like I wonder if that is the case, where like Gearbox might be a company that just immediately pivots to whenever the game is launched. They make their money. They just like pull funding and they start working on whatever the next thing is, which is maybe the new Borderlands, or, and that's what I think it is, it's probably Tiny Tina. I would assume they're making another Tiny Tina game and they're basically trying to push resources to that. But yeah, that's my thought at least. I like the Mara Dietrich quite a lot. It's just like a giant shotgun hand cannon, basically. I love the fire rate.
GRed71 said, "You mean BL4, right?"
Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah,
you keep saying BL3.
Sorry. I meant Borderlands 4. I meant Borderlands 4. Whenever I see BL3 or anything on Borderlands, anything right now, I'm talking about Borderlands 4. The newest Borderlands, I should say. But yeah. We finally got some back stuff.
You will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Ooh, this one I guess. Orthos Prime. Oh, should I might go with Forma? Yeah, I already got the Orthos Prime, I think. So I do not need the blade. But is anyone else gonna fuck with Borderlands 4? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's got to be one of those labor of loves where they gotta like, you gotta see like so many content creators be like, they fixed the shit, they gave us power, all that stuff. Sorry, I don't think I equipped something. Or did I? I did. But yeah, what do you call it? Yeah, I feel like that's the only way that they can kind of pull people back. Because I feel like so many people are in that jaded category where they're like, I don't know, man.
Lone Syndicate said, "I am hoping for the best. Grin, I am hoping I can jump back into Borderlands and play the DLC."
That's good to hear, man. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are kind of always hoping for it to succeed.
2345 said, "I have a grand total of 7 former IMs so far."
Why? I have 22. Do you need a lot of Forma to do anything in this game? There's one thing I never did, man. Back in the day, Forma was like because you have to commit to a Warframe and you have to like prestige them basically. That's not what it is, but like, he's basically like, I'm going to use this Warframe a lot, and I was always like, I'm trying to find which one I like the most. And then I ended up having like 20, and I'm like, I've never used a Forma. I have no idea how it actually functions. And I played this game multiple times, like periodically throughout the years. But I'm always, it's exactly my kryptonite of like resource inefficiency, or whatever I call it. It is dumb.
OCDF 2345 said not fucked, but gotta grind them back to build shit. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I see. I still don't know if my Necros is providing more like resources by like using his Desecrate ability. Oh, I guess I stepped on the grail or something. Right place. Well, have you been keeping up with Withering Waves, by the way? I started doing the new quests, and I thought it was actually pretty cool. Like the new like Cyber Lady.
Lone Syndicate said, by the way, Grin, I never answered your question about RE9. I did finish the game. Gonna start a new playthrough either tonight or tomorrow.
Did you enjoy it? Where do you think it compares? I heard a lot of people saying that it was better than Village, and I thought, wow. I mean, I only watched playthroughs of Village, but I thought it was very, very cool. Like I always enjoyed that reboot of the game. Like how it was like, let's try to really make something new. Honestly, dude, we might have lived through like the best era for reboots in such a long time. Like the Resident Evil reboot was fucking awesome. God of War was fucking brilliant. Honestly, that may be it. Oh, there's Dark Souls remake too. People like that a lot too. I heard that the Bloodborne got its remake got like canceled. I thought, I don't know if Bloodborne really needed a remake. I thought it was plenty fine, but maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know. Oh. Oh.
GRED71 said, sadly, Capcom has lost me. I want RE games like RE4, 5, and 6 again.
Yeah, that's always the kind of like the risk thing, man. OCD says RE9, 120. Really, man? Oh man, I maybe it's just me, but I don't know. The only Resident Evil I really fucked with, like I was never a Leon stan. Like I just never got into the games at that point. I got into the games, which I think is the best Resident Evil. This might be a hot take, but I thought it was the African, like whatever the hell it was called, that Resident Evil dude. That game is hands down one of the greatest co-op games on the fucking planet. It's so good. And it's also not like terrifying. It's like when they started to try to not make it like dreadful, you know, and it was just instead fun. Dude, I remember the fucking Resident Evil like game where it was co-op based. Kind of shitty, but kind of okay. That's a weird time. I don't know what they were doing with that. I don't know why, but when I think of that game, I think about a game called Army of One. Fantastic game. That game should be remade.
OCDF 2345 said Re9 is like a mix. Grace is like Re7 horror, and Leon is action.
Ooh, so it's like a balance? That's kind of cool. I feel like it's a really good way to kind of capture both. The classic, and maybe then that would be a game that Red would like, because it has parts of both. Am I alone in that they're like the African Resident Evil game? Maybe it's just because it's one of the few games I actually played of Resident Evil. I'm not a big Resident Evil person, so I'm the worst person to like care about their opinion about this, but yeah.
Lone Syndicate said, I say it was better than Village, but the game is not without flaw. Main thing I hate about the game is that it relies on callback and fan service a bit too much. You'd think it was the last RE game.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I feel like my favorite of the series is Resident Evil 5 just because of the story. I thought the story was fucking awesome. I don't know if you guys are getting keep going to see. Is anyone slotting anything more? We'll do one more of these and then we'll leave, I think, if that's okay. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll do one more. One more and then we'll leave. Sorry, I'd be dumb. We'll do one more and then we'll leave, but I want to show you guys those two things I have chambered, so we can do some react at the very end of this. I wonder if that's why Red is enjoying his Red sent me a Resident Evil game he's been enjoying and playing, and it's like a Gunner version of Resident Evil. I wonder if it's like more of a return to form type of thing. So I wonder if that's what Red's like. Actually, this is what I enjoy more. Although I don't know, man. There's always like this weird subcategory that I've always noticed when it comes to like Steam shit. Like you're scrolling Steam, you see weird stuff. There's like always these weird indie devs who are making like, I don't even know what to fucking say, man. It's like, I don't even know. it's weird. Is Red leaving? Or is that what happened? We could leave right now if you guys want. That way we could get to the react stuff a little bit sooner. Because you guys told me that our fossils aren't like taken when we don't crack them. Yeah, we could leave right now. That way I can make sure we get to
Nate said I'm gonna dip really quick.
I'm gonna dip real quick. Gotcha. So fast. Bang. Oh god. Damn it. I fell off the world. I fucked up again. I fucked up twice.
GRED71 said the killing antidote is like the RE games I like.
Is that what it is? Okay, we'll check that. We'll check this out in a minute. Also, man, fucking Nick Rose is awesome. What is that? Someone dropping a bass drop? What's that? Also, wow, the whole master rank happened fast. I wonder if that was because we were playing Necros or what. Also, with the resource booster, we got a decent amount of stuff. Not too bad. I feel like now, dude, that's the thing that kicks my ass about these games. Is like now that we got the resource booster for 24 hours, I'm like, should I play this? Should I play this off hours? Fuck, I was gonna enjoy my weekend. Anyways, thank you so much for playing with both. Appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. Let us get to the stuff. Some react, real quick, just real quick. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, so I have a couple things to show you guys. First things first, let's watch Red's Gunner game. We're just going to look at some gameplay of it real quick. Maybe we should watch the intro of I've also watched G-Man. I used to watch him a lot, but then I realized if the games he likes and the game I like are so different. Every game that I enjoy, he's like, it's shit.
Lone Syndicate said another thing is, the main villain that they set up to be this big bad kind of just gets written off and thrown away, and you don't even get to fight him. Plus,
I can't ban that person. Plus what? W, let's hop on React. Thank you to OCD. Appreciate you playing with me. Resident Evil 9 is like a mix of Grace is like, yeah, the mix of both of OG horror and also like the Resident Evil 5 Village one. Village got me because I thought the story was like actually pretty fucking good, like surprisingly good. It kind of got me a little bit where I'm like, oh, anyways. But this is what Red's currently playing. So let's listen to this. Sorry, I watch things at 2x speed.
So a few weeks ago, I did a video on Code Violet, a pretty crappy survival horror game where you played as a young, attractive female, running around in a bunch of different environments.
This is such a game on Steam. It's so weird that there's always like, it's always a callback to the Resident. I don't know what it is. There's so many things you can make a provocative story about, and instead it's always girl in monster land, basically. And you're like, why? What?
And outfits while fighting for your life from killer dinosaurs. And to go, we're drawing some parallels to another indie horror title that I took a look at a while ago called The Killing Antidote. Pretty much a superior game in almost every single aspect, created by developer Metal Star Studio, which, as far as I could tell, is comprised of about 2 people. Now, when I played through this a while back, they'd only completed the first main story chapter,
I've seen
but after checking in again, I was surprised to find out
the
that
head popping's actually crazy. What?
Recently as November last year, they've just finished the second chapter as well, ironically named the R&D Center. And seeing as there's still not really that much going on with gaming this early in the year, I thought I'd talk about it. But assuming you haven't played it before, you're probably wondering what the whole thing's about. Well, I'm so glad you asked.
Jesus Christ. Why is her skin so moist? Why are the attack anime sounds so crazy? What the heck? Okay. Okay. What was that? What was that one? Not this. Alright, don't worry about this. I need to add this to my face collection. It sounds like I'm a psychopath, but I just collect these for a reaction if I ever do a video. I'm gonna be grabbing this. Thank you very much. Another good find for the collection. I'm gonna let you guys see this. This is my absolute goated face like reaction things. First of all, there's all the manhwa I'm currently reading. This one's great. I've seen this morning. This one's also great. What's the one that's the best? I just seen it. God damn it. This right here. That one's great. That one's the best. Anyways, I gotta give this one new context. There we go. Boom. All right. Watch a little bit more. This game is so weird because I remember I watched one of his. I think it's one of his more successful videos. But he basically showed. Let's just watch it on mute. What do you call it? He basically showed how this game has like actually pretty fucking stellar gunplay. Like the head popping and all that stuff sounds good. It works well. Like the melee is okay. All that stuff. So it's actually a surprisingly like well optimized game as far as like the gameplay elements are concerned. But then it's just like a guy who's running wild a little bit with his interests. But hey, I mean, if Stellar Blade's any kind of consolation, I feel like there's an audience for this, and those yoga pants are up in there, gang. Anyways, I just don't know why. Like, again, you can make a spicy game, and why does it have to be surrounded with like dead hot lady fighting off a bunch of dead gross creatures? You know, I don't know. I feel like it all stems from people like if you ever look at like women erotica or something like that, it's always some sort of horrible monster nonsense. Anyways, holy Gunner dog. Yeah, OCD. This is Red's magnifique type of palette, I should say. She moist because no other reason. You could say she running around a lot. You know what I mean? She tired. All that stuff. Also, dang, even the zombies have physics. The dudes look like shit, but the women still have crazy stuff going on. Anyways, it's fine. Bro, I gotta play this. Says OCD. OCD, get after it. Red is, I think, enjoying it. I think it's a good game. Also, customization.
Said, I will say the people playing RE are just built different because what you mean, you beat the game. No healing, crafting, no hit, knife only, all collectible, on the hardest difficulty in under 2 hours.
Yeah, people are crazy. I also feel like the Resident... Okay, I also feel like the Resident Evil people are just built on, like, you guys have... They give you scraps, and you have to, like, make that last. So you chew on the food for, like, 20 hours, essentially. And you're like, it's delicious. And you're like, okay, guys. All right, man. How good can it be? I mean, Jesus. Anyways. But that was that. But I want to also check out this stuff. I haven't watched this video yet, but I thought I'll probably watch a little bit of it. But basically, it is, should you even care about this game called Crimson Desert? This game I've been seeing a lot of people say that is complex and has technical depth. I just don't know what the fuck that means. I feel like this video is a good example of getting that.
Crimson Desert might be one of the most ambitious RPGs in years, but that also means it might not be for you. Should you actually even care about Crimson Desert? So the goal today isn't about hype or criticism. It's figuring out, is this game even for you? We're going to break this down.
Said the Killing Antidote also has a very active modding community.
Yes. I wonder why.
Through combat, puzzles.
Also, Brad, oh my God, Brad, I just feel like I fucking unlocked a node in my brain a little bit. How did the modding thing ever pan out for Unreal Engine in addition to making like Dark Souls? You had that like thing for Elden Ring, that mod. But yeah.
Some of the emergent activities that you'll be getting into, loosely talking about the progression
system.
This
is what I want to know.
And going into the overall depth of the game, because this game sits in a weird place between the traditional...
Could that be my house?
AAA RPG experience
I look good bald.
and a lot of the systemic depth of an MMO style of system. Because previewers have consistently described the game as overwhelming. But overwhelming in a good way. And this is one of the biggest things about this. The game has huge scope and tons of mechanics.
Okay, that's exciting. Sorry, I just seen that there's fucking giants. There's orcs, giants and shit. There's little fucking tiny halfling looking things, goblins. Okay. I didn't think like that was a thing. I've never seen diversity like that.
Scope, tons of mechanics, constant discovery.
I've moved on from Elden Ring modding. I probably only do Unreal and RE Engine modding now. Ooh, but you say that. But maybe.
But this also means that the game is not going to be for everyone. And by the end of this video, you should hopefully know if this game is going to be a day one experience.
Said it's BDO without the O.
It's BDO. Black Desert Online without the online part. I just don't know, like, what is that? Like, how crazy can shit get in Black Desert? I only seen the cool, like, abilities and shit, but I don't know what it really means. Nor do I know, like, I feel like you can make a giant castle house. That seems like that's something locked in. Are there companions? Can your companions evolve? Like, that kind of thing I'm curious about.
A reviews game or one that you skip entirely. And that's the real focus here, is pulling out that information so you can make the educated guess for your own wallet. So let's start with the part that you'll experience every minute that you're playing, the combat. Okay. So this is a subject that I've talked a lot about. And the combat is, on a surface level, surprisingly simple. I think a lot of people have seen a lot of the gameplay and thought that it's going to be overly complex, but this preview event confirms a lot of the stuff that I've been talking about. I've played the game before at PAX West, and you have just a lot of the simple mechanics that we already know. A light attack, a heavy attack, a dodge, all the stuff that we've typically played in RPGs of this ilk.
You're not selling.
GRED71 said Crimson Desert is sadly not for me. It's ambitious but lacks what I want. The generic protagonist is the worst part.
Yeah, I feel like that, again, I feel like they could have had an absolute slam dunk if they just let you do character creator, which is insane. Because, like, Black Desert Online is, like, defined. Like, the thing I even seen back in the day when I seen this MMO was how fucking great the character creator was. It's insane that they're like, oh, that's not happening. What? In an RPG, are you insane? I think it's because they were developing this right around the time The Witcher came out, and I think I see, like, a little bit of themes of Witcher stuff here. And I think that's probably a variable there. Like, oh, we could just, tell a more in-depth story. And I'm thinking, I don't think people care that much about this story. I think people want to be roleplay, I think, essentially. Especially if you could like there's orcs, there's giant fucking like ogres and shit here. If you could play any of those races, that'd be such a much more unique thing that people would be like, no other game lets you do this. You can play fucking goblin, holy fuck, you know, like. Anyways.
Modifiers to this. Holding the same button that is a heavy attack down causes a more elemental heavy attack. Maybe using right bumper and left bumper causes a defensive glint of your weapon, but holding them down will cause a charge and a slash. So the inputs for the game are not overly complex because you have very simple ones that you're used to. And the complexity comes from the contextualization of those abilities and chain those mechanics together, which I think is kind of the soup of what we would want in a combat system, something that is more akin to a fighting game where we have to learn elaborate combos or mechanics, but something that is more accessible and more easy to approach in the same way that we get with an RPG. So sprint attacks, grapples, throws, executions, environmental interaction are all of many of the hallmarks of the Crimson Desert combat experience. And it's kind of crazy because you can get almost like a level of Jedi with this. Like you can completely splinter apart a tree and then use the magic mechanics of the game to then throw that tree at someone. So in this, there's tons of chaos, and this chaos.
Can I have my spell archer build or nah? I love archery in these games. It's quite fun, but it's always shit. With the exception of Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma, you can fucking pop off.
Of the kind of stimulus overload of the game, a lot of the overwhelming mechanics of it all. Because you have magical abilities, elemental attacks, martial art style of combat on top of your actual weapon style of combat.
So far, I'm just seeing a lot of fucking shield and sword, which is a bit disappointing.
All these things layer together. It's kind of like if you enjoyed, let's say, the physical combat system and the freedom of Dragon's Dogma 2, sans, of course.
Here's that weird thing where he makes the fucking background blur. I always fucking hate it because it's not consistent. Anyways.
Pawn system. This is going to feel very similar. You're going to have something more aligned with that when you do have those combo systems that do open up as you go through the game, but you have more abilities attached to your character, more environmental interaction, and more overall spectacle. I think that's kind of a big thing here, is that a lot of this creates a very beautiful cinematic way of going through a combat system. But the biggest concern here in this section is not necessarily the complexity of the combat itself, but it's the actual control complexity. Some inputs do overlap, and depending on the context, this can be kind of confusing early on. Maybe it's right bumper and X, or right bumper and left bumper, or right bumper and B. But holding that right bumper and B does this and that.
You're not giving me what I want, sir.
That's what I mean, is the contextualization of those inputs is going to be a and
emerging activities, what's that?
Has been prevalent through pretty much every single
okay, the armor can get cool.
Has been about those emergent level of activities. A lot of this footage that you're seeing
the
here comes from my,
combat keeps reminding me of a mix of AC Origins and Valhalla.
Yeah, no, I feel like I find it's more pullback because of like the MMO roots, which I don't like. I don't like the fact that like I'm seeing, like I'm fighting a boss and I'm seeing him as a pebble. I want to like zoom in and feel like that percussive thing, which is I think AC does a better job at that, but this one seems to feel like it's still MMO based, where it sucks the camera back far away. OCD's real question is who's going to be playing the new Lego Batman game. OCD, I have missed the whole thing on that, but apparently people love those games.
Soul Brother, I mean.
But this to me seems really cool. This is where it kind of catches me again, where I'm like, ah, shit, dude, it's been a while since we played an RPG that has like really dynamic things. Last thing I can think of is Red Dead, maybe Dragon's Dogma 2, but Dragon's Dogma didn't have as much, but Red Dead had Red Dead's the gold standard, I feel like, for like dynamic shit happening in the world.
Fighting Cowboy. A lot of people have said that I sound like Fighting Cowboy. He is not related to me. He has way more hair than me. But even him in his preview, he said, you know, this feels like I'm playing an MMO, a massive multiplayer online game. It feels like there's so much to do, and almost to the point that it is overwhelming, but the game does layer it pretty well at you. You can go do fishing, you can do lots of NPC requests, you can rescue a cat, and that cat ends up becoming a companion, and once it's a companion, it will then loot for you, and you can level up the cat.
Okay, so that's exciting to me, because they mentioned like all this shit that's just like, doesn't mean anything, but if I can do a quest that actually is like, hey, by the way, you can do a quest, you get a companion, you get a cat, you get a fucking ogre to be your companion and shit, and then they have an effect on combat, or you have like a friend, or you have like a housekeeper or something like that. That to me is significantly more cool. That is like, okay, now there's reasons to do these things. It's not just like, hey, go over here and give me this fucking pail of wood, and you're like, what? And they do it, and then they're like, here's 2 gold, eat shit, die in a fire, asshole, and then you never see that guy again. And you're like, fucking, what is this game? But that's
just something that's completely away from the actual main story quest, or MSQ, for those of you that have played like Final Fantasy or something of the sort. So you can go and clean chimneys You can chase rumors around. And I think that this is something that we've seen akin.
Can I buy a property and own a fucking giant castle with residual income coming in every couple seconds? Because if I did, I'm gonna cream my pants, okay?
In a lot of the older CRPGs. For those of you that maybe have played like an
You're telling me I can fucking clean a chimney, but I can't own a shop? Are you shitting me?
Style of game. That is kind of how you played through those games. You stumbled through them by listening to rumors and hearsay. And if you liked the world interaction of A Witcher 3, where you're investing in a
McFlufferkin said,
lot
I
of
remember when Crimson Desert was rumored to be the story/PvE version of Black Desert. But earlier on, it wasn't clear it would be an offline single player.
Yeah, I remember we seen it. We seen like a giant. Like, I remember we were watching it in a stream. We were fighting. He was fighting a turtle or something like that. And I thought, wow, it looks cool. But then we were all heartbroken the fact that we couldn't make a character. And I thought, what the fuck, then? Like, why? It's like you're known for making a great character creator. Anyways,
nothings, right? You play Witcher 3 and you go through, oh, I'm in Skellige and I'm doing this quest that doesn't really do anything. It's not even actually a set side quest. It's just a kind of a little event. Those are the kind of interactions that really.
Ooh, what is all this? Marin Park mission list.
Make up, I would say, the lifeblood of Crimson Desert. It's really said that you could go ahead and put however many hours into the story, but you could get lost. It's really said that you could go ahead and put however many hours.
Dispatching selected personnel to the mission, canceling an ongoing mission will only return resources. Ooh, okay, that's awesome. Okay, so you get like companions, you can send them out on quests and they bring you fucking resource back. Hell yes. That's like Assassin's Creed Origin, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, sending people out to do shit.
Hundreds of hours of tangents on doing something like animal husbandry for your farm. There's so many.
You can. There's a farming sim in here too. Shit.
There's so many layers of complexity. Is what I meant to say. So if you prefer a tighter narrative,
is this what I'm looking for? Or is this some other bullshit? If this is, I can have a castle. If I can have a fucking castle, dude, I'm kind of in. Okay.
Something where you're a little
if
bit
I
more
get confirmation that I can own shops and buy up real estate. I don't know why, but I've been needing that fix ever since fucking Fable showcased it, and I'm just like, I just wanna be rich. I want to go into a video game, fucking do a bunch of side quests, spend all that money on like shops, get currency, and just buy up everything basically. Because that incentivizes me, like, well, I gotta run around and do quests anyway, just like let my shit cook in the background. And then, but also you need to give me stuff to buy, gang. You need to give me like mercenaries or like armor, or like fucking blimps and shit. And if you do that, then yes.
The rails, you don't have this big sandbox to drop into, then this is something that's really going to push you away, and it's worth again.
I just don't know if this is the best game to get into later. You know, like when people have figured out, like, hey, by the way, go to this fucking quest.
Said Baron Grin, coming through.
Baron Grin, baby, own it all. Anyways. I don't know if I should wait to play this game to where like everyone's like, hey, by the way, there's a guide over here. If you want to make money real fast, you go over here, you fucking save this weird orphan. He's a brilliant. You put him in charge of this thing. You'll send him out on missions. He doesn't lose. Blah, blah, blah. Or if it's like, go get this fucking companion or weapon or some shit in like this cave. I hope this game has shit like that. That's to me the true essence of people understanding RPG stuff is when you can go to like fucking random cave, find a skeleton that has a gun that does like 8 times the damage of every other gun at that level, and then you can just coast until you find another fucking gem or something. Anyway.
That transparency to know that the emergent activities are really one of the biggest driving forces of this game.
I'm getting more in.
A lot of those activities feed into the next system.
Yeah, I want to see this. This is my big oof. So far, the gameplay, the one-to-one gameplay, has been the most disappointing. I hate the fact that he keeps using a short shield. I wish I could like, I don't know. I just say it seems like such a disappointing thing to have like archery, a sword and shield, and like maybe magic. I don't know. I really hope they have other things
this
here.
Fancy format. This is again Fighting Cowboys preview video. I strongly encourage you to look at it. Crimson Desert preview impressions after 5 hours hands-on. I'll put a link in the description.
There's more fluff watch, I think.
What I want to show you here, there's people that have gone through this in a lot more of a fine-tooth comb, but I just want to quickly give a once-over because the progression system for this game is not like your typical style of fill up an XP bar, you fill up that XP bar, and you get levels, and you go ahead and progress through those levels, etc. This, as you can see, if I just take a look over here at stab, my computer, my screen here is kind of blocking a little bit of it, but you can see it says consume stamina, how to use, quickly thrust forward. Now, if I kind of skip a little bit forward here, we go a little back. I'm just going to nudge forward. And let me go ahead and press this button to hide my webcam. You'll see that this says acquisition requirement, Abyss Artifact 1, or you can learn through watch and learn. So the That's going to come back online. Boom, look at that, lights, the future. The actual progression through the skills in this game is not locked behind filling an XP bar. It's playing the game and discovering things. So all these emergent activities push you through.
That's kind of cool. Okay, all right, you're getting me a little bit. You did like a fucking Spider-Man whip and like launched himself.
Progression system of almost an overwhelming amount of skills and different ways to apply those skills and use those skills. So,
but that's actually really cool. Again, dude, all that stuff to me is like stuff we haven't seen that often in RPGs, which to me is my favorite thing. Of like, dude, one of the reasons why Skyrim exploded is, and same thing with Fallout New Vegas, is because there were like things that you could just know, like, oh, you want to get this cool companion? Go over here immediately, do this thing. Oh, hey, you want to get this overpowered spell? It's in this fucking cave. Go here, do this. So if they did that shit here, where it's like, oh, you want to get this one ability that's fucking broken? Go here in the middle of the map. You have to haul ass for like a solid day. It's kind of shitty, but if you get there, you get the one thing. You go over here, grab the other thing. Now you have an amazing skill. Now you can like zip around the map at no cost to you. There's shit like that to me, like the idea that you can inject a ton of it, like just oomph into an ecosystem, essentially, into like YouTube and shorts and live streamers and everyone talking about advancement. Shit like that, I think, is incredibly powerful for a game's like momentum and all that stuff, which is like valuable information to know.
Pertinent, and I think it's pretty useful to see that this progression system isn't just locked to a static XP bar. It is locked to playing through the system that we just mentioned. And if that system I just mentioned isn't something that's going to tickle your pickle, then this is going to be something that you're going to end up getting frustrated with. But you can see that there are clearly so many options in how this whole thing kind of looks, right? Like we have a tree that's green, that's red, and another one that's blue. So those little tiny options here give us so much to kind of unfold. And I don't know what all those are. I think green is mobility, blue might be more to this thing. All viewers keep coming back to is density.
Hey, what is this?
Those are the two big ones that are really kind of kicked around a lot. There's a lot of systems here. We talked about combat mechanics, there's puzzle mechanics, there's world activities,
I'm horrified for
there's
puzzle
crafting
mechanics.
and camp management, which I haven't even gone into. I have a whole video on it, but there's exploration and physics interactions.
So maybe it's not a castle thing, but you can have like a camp. It's not as cool, man. It's just a bunch of fucking like weird gypsy huts and shit like that. And I can't bother. I'd much rather have like give me a house. Give me like a giant barren, like Fuff said, a giant barony, some sort of like beautiful architecture or something. A house on the side of a mountain, a lake house or something. Instead, it's like you're gonna a bunch of tents. Go fucking kill yourself. It's absolutely ass compared to anything else.
There's a companion system. You rebuild the faction and physics video on it, but there's explorers.
GRED71 said, watch the skill up video for this game.
Skill up? Okay, maybe
exploration and physics interactions. There's a companion system. You rebuild the faction that you're a part of, the Gray Mains. All these things
How is it companions?
Create this depth that is outside.
I don't know if we're gonna have complex. I think we're just gonna have like husks, basically, like pawns, and like they don't talk much. They have like a couple voice lines, but
of even the story. Remember, this is only 6 hours, depending on the previewer, of hands-on experience. Many of them played at a kind of very first portions of the game, and then they were jumped forward a little.
All right. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Then played at a kind of very first portions of the game.
That's new to me. Is that a companion?
And then they were jumped forward a little bit.
No, it looks like your same self. Well, I guess there is a character creator. Is this my companion I'm shaping? What?
To talk about what is that? What is?
Okay, well, wasn't that bad. That's actually surprising. There are a few other playable characters. Oh. I wonder how you unlock them. Because that's actually, I'm impressed by the layering system of the clothing and stuff like that.
What does that end game look like?
Okay. She looks pretty okay, actually. She doesn't look gross.
The Desert is one of those games where it gives you tons of
okay, so you can't play all the races. Okay, so that's the way they're doing it. I don't love that still, but I feel like if you're going to do this, just give us fucking the whole thing.
But he then kicks you in the ass.
I'm missing an arm?
Start from nothing.
Dude. Oh, wait a minute. What? Is there like underwater segments, or is this a person you can play?
So, most of this playtime comes from exploration and side system.
Okay, dude, I think I'm in. That's some fucking cool armor, dude. That's some clean as hell armor. And it doesn't look like he has a big ass sword there. The only thing that's disappointing is the combat. The combat I've seen it I wish he had different weapon types. That's the only thing that's bit
and
shit.
Not from any kind of linking portions
Okay, that looks cool too. You can play fucking orc, dude. That orc looks fucking crazy, man. Oh, and the arm looks very cool.
Those narratives, any progression that's linked to them is what I meant. And some previewers estimate that the game is going to be in excess of 100
I like
hours.
her.
You can very easily lock yourself into a system that doesn't contribute to the main quest. Hey, you want to go do the faction system and really play heavily into building your base out? Then go ahead and do it. It's going to log you hundreds of hours. You want to get lost in animal husbandry and just have like a crazy farm where you're breeding tons of things and you're using those then for your crafting materials? Go ahead and do it. It's going to take you hundreds of hours. So if you're looking for a game that is that more on the rails experience, I look at like a Baldur's Gate, and that Baldur's Gate is a very nuanced narrative.
So far, I like the customization. When I seen that, it's my biggest downer, but the fact that the customization is pretty heavy, so like you change the hairstyle and you kind of change the character a little bit. I'll check a little bit of what Red sent us, but we gotta start winding down. But let's check this one out. Boom. Yeah, that was helpful. I wish I had the poignant questions I'm curious have. I may have to ask like Gemini or something like that just to have more thing of like, does this game have the ability to buy a property? Does this game have other weapon types? Does this game how is the build creation for? Like, can the bow actually be viable and has many different like tools to use, or is it always going to kind of like you should always fall back on your sword and shield just to do something? Or can you just like solo and use the bow dominantly? Are there other characters like the girl who specializes in a different type of move kit? Which I think that could be something interesting. I'm curious if that's like each of the characters we've seen, like the ogre or the orc, and all those people have different variants, you know. But yeah.
They help me do what I do, just like their website creation tools help me. So the hype of this game is absolutely insane, and I think that might come as a surprise to at least a few of you. Like, if you're already dialed into this thing, you'd know that hype is out there, but if you're not, you might be like, wait, this is the first time I'm hearing about this game. And I think there are some reasons that this is sitting in a few people's blind spots. Number one, it comes from Pearl Abyss, who are a Korean studio that have never made a game intended for a Western console audience. Their main thing before this was Black Desert Online, the archetypical Korean MMO with all the visual style and grind that comes with that. Secondly, this game doesn't neatly fit into any typical genre bucket, and so I'm sure that more than a few people looked at it and thought, I don't know what the fuck that is, I guess it's not for me. But whether you're already on the hype train or you're just seeing this game for the very first time, there's probably one question that's dominating your thoughts. Is this game...
Okay, that's way more interesting. What right there?
Or you're just seeing this game for the very first time. There's probably one question that's dominating your thoughts. Is this game real? Can you really fly a dragon?
Yeah, okay, so that doesn't look right. That does look right. Okay.
Your thoughts. Is this game real?
Okay, so she has a saber and no shield. So
Can you really?
Okay. I hate these fucking dragons. Holy shit. Okay. I think I had a lot of my questions answered. Okay, so there are different types of weapon types, it seems like, but they're different based on the character you have. That's not as good, but it's okay. I just don't love. I just hate sword and shield almost always. So if there's a type of character that exists that's more prone to like using other abilities, I'm kind of more game with that. So yeah, the only thing that like I genuinely don't know, man, is playing one of these games at first, like to be like the first boots on the ground to be playing a game like this is ballsy. Because you don't know fucking nothing. Like, you're gonna have to friction your way through a lot of shit. But like playing one of these games like a month after, when people have already discovered a lot of the shit, and depending on it depends on what you want from these games. But I feel like this game with this amount of depth, you probably want to know like, here's how to make money, here's how to get this cool companion, here's how to get like the character to unlock the playstyles you want to actually play. And also like the fact that each one of those characters, I wonder if each one of those characters can also be a companion, and also each one of those characters has different customization. Sword and Shield was a great indeedy Dragon's Dogma 2. I love how it a great example where you could you could fling off people, all that stuff. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma did a lot of cool stuff. Dragon's Dogma to me is like the thing I'm hoping, I wish had more injected in this game.
Cleverkin said, "That's how BDO works. Character-specific classes, each with a preset weapon type and potentially an awakening which provides a different style."
Ooh, okay. Yeah, man, to me, the only thing I struggle with this thing, well, one is just, like, I have no fucking time to play a game like this big, but at the same time, to me, I also, like, I will try to buy this day one, just because I would like to signal to the culture of the gaming space that RPGs like this is what I actually want. I don't want, like, more graphical resolution and, like, poor density of your skin pigmentation, or your skin. I want, like, depth of gameplay. The only thing I don't love about this is there's a kind of a feeling that comes with RPGs, which is very like you're like hitting a button and you're watching a character go through a series of like movements instead of like I dodge. I like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is really good about like you feel like you're still able to dodge, bob, weave. There is a thing where like when you melee, you have to like commit. But that's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about the game is it does feel like the RPG thing has like a feeling to it. And I don't know if that I heard someone say something like that where like I played it, I did the hang gliding because that's an event. The hang gliding is really neat, but it didn't feel the way I wanted it to feel, and that's kind of the best way I could describe RPGs. Not RPGs, sorry, MOBAs, MMOs. I keep saying MMOs. MMOs always feel odd to me. Like maybe it's the latency resistance, something, but they always feel like they're kind of like you're walking through mayonnaise, or like mayonnaise. It's sludgy. Everything doesn't feel like snappy and responsive. I'm hoping this game does, but I have a feeling it won't, which is fine. But yeah, the only thing that would make this game better, I think, is if they add mod support, which I don't know if they will do. I don't think it's also Unreal. Maybe it is. But it's definitely on my list, man. It's definitely not something that, like, just because, again, I really would like to signal that I want this type of thing. I want technical depth. And honestly, yeah, I'm excited. I keep thinking of, like, I don't know if I can, I'm like, it's weird to be in this feeling of, like, I'm really excited for this. I think it'd be cool. But at the same time, I don't know if it's just at the moment when I can like tear into something that everybody is saying it's incredibly depth. It's incredible depth. It also seems really long. It's also 10 times bigger than Skyrim or some bullshit. So yeah. But one day, the classic one day. It's not Unreal. Proprietary engine that they use for ball. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, interesting. So yeah, probably a little likelihood of modding them. Dang, that'd be the icing on the cake. But. Alas, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for spending time. And shout out to fucking Fluff for giving me a Caliban, absolutely extremely generous. Shout out to Raid for giving me absolutely a fantastic Wasp. They are cooking in the background. I'll try to get in and play some Wither Warframe this week. Next week will of course be Borderlands, and also big shout out to Red for guiding me through the dark in this trying time of Warframe and not knowing what the hell everything is. Also, thank you so much for being here, OCD. Always love having you. You're fantastic as well today. Oak says, good evening, Oak.
McFluffirkins said, glad I could before the PC troubles.
Yes, I'm so sorry, Fluff. I hope you lock that down somehow, man, because that sounds like horrible. Being without your PC for a while is hell-ish. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you once again on Thursday. Also, I might be able to, hopefully be able to see you on Tuesday. I'll try not to forget this time, but we should be having a podcasting stream type thing on Tuesday with Kat. We didn't do it this week because I forgot. We could have maybe done it, but I feel like it would have been not the best. So we waited. Hopefully I'm better by then. I'm kind of still feel a little under the weather, but alas, hopefully I can see you once again. I don't think Fluff is streaming, but hey, if you ever wanted to see a fantastic streamer, whenever he does kick back online, you can go ahead and click McFlufferkin's stream name on the chat and subscribe to him. He's fantastic. Covers a lot of games, crazy variety, all that stuff. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I can see you once again on Thursday. Take care of yourself when we are apart, and thank you so much for even a single second of your time. Bye, guys.